Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on Bitcoin, your daily morning update. I'm I have a little bit of a cold, so I might be a little bit, I might seem a little sick, but I'm okay. Okay, we're going to do a full analysis on Bitcoin. Right here, we'll talk about some fundamentals. I'm a little bit mixed about the fundamentals, and I also wanted to speak about that in this video. While I adjust the lighting, I think this is better. But ultimately, everything that we've seen so far for Bitcoin has been as expected, right? If you watch my video to zoom in right here for Bitcoin, if you watched my video yesterday morning, you knew that it was quite likely that we were going to retest some of the imbalances we had to the downside. Now, I personally thought we would have gotten a stronger reaction at 103,600, which was the previous kind of range high that we had last week, but we dipped down lower. I mean, we filled the entire imbalance, like almost all imbalances we had to the downside. Now, all of them, we actually filled those. So we pushed down all the way into this single print right here at 102,500, where I took a long position, which I am still partially in. I took a long position at 102,800. I also posted about that on X if you want to see proof. There you can see the position. And since then, we got a good reaction there. Like I said, it's a little bit deeper, but ultimately, I told you yesterday, you know, as long as we hold that level, I think we're good. And if you zoom a little bit out here on Bitcoin, like this, something like this is not that strange. I mean, when you're talking about for example, about an Elliott wave theory structured move, you always have that second move that dips down a lot, right? And then you have that third move that is very big. You could also argue that that this was the fourth move and that this is the fifth move, right? So that you see something like this. But very often then we don't pull back so deep, right? So deep compared to the end of the second wave. So I'd say this on the 4-hour time frame looks fine. We had a major imbalance here on the 4-hour time frame around 102,800. We've been able to hold that. We've also been able to hold the intraday, high time frame support level at 103,000, which is this thick dotted orange line. That's quite relevant. So I would argue so far everything is okay, but we do need to see some strong continuation, because what I'm a little bit worried about, just to be honest, I'm going to be fully transparent, but I'm a little bit worried about the fundamentals. I think the general fundamentals around the financial markets are fine, right? If you hold stocks, like I do, you open your stock portfolio manager app with happiness, right? Stocks are rallying right here, and you can also see that the volatility index is calming down. Today we most likely also have the vote on reopening the US government in the House of Representatives. So those fundamentals are good, but then you take a look at crypto and you say, well, it's just relatively weak, and that is true, right? If you look at something like the Coinbase Bitcoin Premium, it's at a severe discount. I don't like that. If you take a look at the higher time frame charts of a lot of altcoins, those look disastrous. I don't like that. So what we need to see today is, okay, we've had a good move right here in the morning. We rallied into the resistance level right here at 104,800 with low volume. It's normal that we find some resistance there. The entire move was low volume, so it's also quite normal that we're going to retest some of the imbalances we left, right? So I expect a pullback. But then what we need to do, and what I do expect for Bitcoin at least, is that we'll be able to hold that level right here between 103,700, which is also the previous day value area low. So it's critical that we hold that 104,000, 103,700. A lot of imbalances down into that level, so it's quite likely we're going to fill that. Then we need to hold that. If we're able to hold that, then we can get a further bullish continuation into 106,000, and then maybe we can also break above that. But that is for now too far away, and too many things have to happen. It's based on too many contingencies for me to say that that's a possibility or not, right? I would say short term, it's key to keep your eyes on that level at 103.7. And then my personal expectation, because of the fundamentals, because of the price, because of the structure for Bitcoin on the higher time frames, this is the 30-minute time frame, of course, I do think we'll get a strong reaction. I do think we'll remain relatively stable, and I do think we can see some bullish continuation. But I'll keep you updated on this. For now, I think this is everything you need to know. So thank you for watching, everybody. Take care, and bye.